Yup. I grabbed her by the hand, I said, "You too lucky." Chick was very fine, she had the juice, trust me. I ain't talking bishop, but the walk was vicious. Had to sample her whole body, it was all delicious. And she ain't all expensive cooking, she do all the dishes. I had to call her father, you gon' have to call her missus.
It's the guy G Holy reppin' Gioli.com, and you know the haters done finally got me, man. The haters done finally put me down for a second, man. The haters, they got all they hate energy. You know what I mean? They took me down for a second, you know what I mean? I got the shit that everybody been, you know what I mean? But I'm back, I'm fully up, I'm 100%. You know, the God Hours coming, new show, but ain't about that, man. Let's get into When the World Is on Your Shoulder by Shar, the remix. Let's get right into it, man. Let's go. The vocals being super low was like a creative choice, but could have been a little bit more pronounced. You know what I mean? I'm not minding it too much in the mix right now because it's not messing up the vibe, but like the instrumentation is so, you know, upbeat, uplifting, gospel-y, good, but like I want to hear it a little bit more. You know what I mean? I'm not mad at it though.
It's time to start over. Trust in yourself, you will see that life has just begun. You got a plan, did you say? Yes, indeed. When the world is on your shoulder and life keeps getting you down.
That was a good transition. You'll notice that in these types of songs, these types of like uplifting type songs, like they'll have like a half transition, like it's not a full joint. It'd be like boom, 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 and then just get right back into, you know what I mean? So that was a cool transition. The vocals sound a little spotty, a little choppy, like they could have been mixed a little better. I don't know if it's the syncing or the mixing, but something about it. Something sounds a little strainy.
Trust in yourself and you'll see.
I'm gonna tell you what, before that guitar riff, I know that guitar about to be fire. I'm gonna tell you what's interesting about this song. What genre is it? It's hip hop drums. Has some pop elements to it. A little R&B-ish. I don't really know what to call this. I don't know what to call it. I get it. It's like if like Heal the World had hip hop drums or something. Like, what would you call it? Or like Marvin Gaye, What's Going On had hip hop drums. Like, what would you call it then? Like, And I say that because it is some of the same messaging, obviously. When the World Is on Your Shoulder, I'm listening to the lyrics, so it's like along the same lines, in the same vein, but a little more up-tempo, a little more hip-hop-ish. Hip hop, I mean old school hip hop, by the way. Okay, so hearing the full song, I 100% disagree with you know, the vocals being an afterthought in the mix, because when you saying that type of stuff, you want it to be heard. You know, like some of these mumble people, they need the, you know, that's really not saying nothing. They need to muddle their vocals in the mix, but not this. We need to hear this bright. You know what I mean? At least a little more reverb, shine it up a little bit more, compress it a little bit more. You know what I mean? Just make it a little more beautiful, because the words is good, and the tone, the beat is upbeat. It's like the right rhythm to say these words on. But if I can't hear them, kind of take away from the power that it could. Even if it sounds better, sometimes you need shit to sound worse but come through better. You know what I'm saying? It's a better. It's like, imagine if like Tupac would have fell back on some of his most powerful songs. Imagine if Brenda's Got a Baby was like, you know, you could barely hear the what he's saying on there. What he's saying is more important than whatever is going on in the instrumentation. You get what I'm saying? When you're saying certain stuff. So this is a heal the world type message. This is a Bob Marley type lyric. So we need to hear that. But other than that, good joint, dope beat, a lot of dope instruments. It was mixed well. It sounds live. You know what I'm saying? Even though, of course, it's not. So when you perform it live, it's going to translate well. So overall, it was a bop, and I like it, honestly. Not my typical thing that I would listen to, but I wouldn't be mad at it, just because the messaging combined with the musicianship is make for a little bop. It's a dope joint. You wouldn't be mad. You somebody playing this, you come over, somebody playing this on a Sunday. You're going to be like, oh yeah, we can get started to this. You know what I mean? And then you get into your bullshit later. It's the guy, G-Holy, repping G-Holy.com, and it was Shar, When the World is on Your Shoulder remix. We out.
I fuck with destiny, the bitch is a dime. You can't fight a sister fake, that bitch win all the time. This shit is too astounding. I thought niggas was solid, they got a shot in their arm to go to hookah lounges. It's the last of the real ones. We down bad, but it's still some.